These are not issues of idle or abstract academic speculation. They go to our gravest concerns about security and our greatest hopes for stability and prosperity and social justice. Yet over the past 2 decades, we've heard voices in the public sphere and seen the titles of books and seen headlines that say, "The nation state is dead. Farewell to the nation state. The nation state is obsolete." Why would someone say this, and why do I say that the nation state is not defunct? The nation state as an institution has certainly seen a number of body blows over the past 2 decades. These include the fall of the Berlin Wall, the dissolution of the Soviet Union, and 31 creations or reconfigurations or dissolutions of nation states. This is the largest number of significant nation-state changes in history, except for African, Asian, and Caribbean decolonizations after World War II. And these 31 nation-state changes have taken place in half the number of years. But the greatest force pushing on the nation-state and challenging it has been globalization, which I explain in the next short video lecture. The global economy is increasingly beyond the control of nation-states, even the richest and most powerful ones. Now, every generation is tempted to believe that its era is extra new or extra different from the ones that came before. But there is some evidence that we're in the midst of not one but several major shifts. Asserting the death of the nation-state, or that it's passé, that it's ending, and it's been the dominant way for people to organize themselves on a very large scale for 350 years, is a perfectly reasonable thing to do. And it was this research question, or this hypothesis that the nation-state was no longer working or was going to be replaced by something else, that I tested in my doctoral research. And this involved reading 555 editorials from the New York Times, the Times of India, and the Daily Gleaner of Jamaica from the period from 1946 to 2008. And then there was a surprise. I took these crisis points, some of these changes in nation states, and what looked like serious challenges to the nation state's legitimacy or authority. And in examining these points of crisis, I found that writers turned to the nation state, specific nation states, but also the nation state as an institution, as the thing that they expected to most be able to address international conflict, or most be able to share power or share resources among competing or warring factions. And so even when they seriously criticized the nation state for not living up to its expected historical jobs, they still pointed to the operating system, if you will, of the nation state, the set of rules, as being the only large-scale set of rules or template for dealing with social conflict that had a way to deal with dissent and protest, had a way to peacefully reform and grow. And my book, Hatching the Nation State, takes this research to the next step and talks about ways in which 4 historically imagined properties of the nation state must evolve for the nation state to survive globalization.